So this is how question number 7 has to be solved. X is the number of storage bins, and there are 9 storage bins, so X multiplied by 9, and 63 is the coupon, so minus 63, and it's equals to 27, because 27 is the total price. So it has to be equals to, so one storage bin is equals to 10, right? Let's go on question number 8. For linear function f, the table shows three values of x and their corresponding values of fx. Which equations define fx? So which equation are defining fx is a great question. Just find the gradient. It's going to be 32 minus 29, 1 minus 0. So this has to be 3. So this is A. Or the other way has to be that x is 0 and y is 29. So just see the y-intercept, but in that way only two values will be eliminated. Okay, then we have these two triangles. These two right angle triangles are similar, where P corresponds to S. And if the measure of angle Q is 18, so if this measure is 18, what is the measure of angle S, which means that if this is 18, this is also 18. So we can just minus 180 minus 90 plus 18. What is going to be that? So 180 minus 90 is going to be 90, and then minus 18 is going to be 72. So this B. Then question number 10. The scattered plot shows the relationship between the two variables x and y, which is the following equation is the most appropriate linear model of the data. So we can see that somewhat the line is in this direction, which means it has a minus slope. So minus slope, which means A and C is going to get cancelled. Then we need to see what is the y-intercept. Y-intercept is like less than 10 or maybe 10, so it cannot be 0.9. Okay, so 0.9 will be somewhat over here. So this is going to be D. Now question number 11. This is the equation given. So the given equation describes the relationship between the number of birds B and the number of reptiles R that were cared for a pet care business on a given day. If the business cared for 16 reptiles on a given day, how many birds can it take care on this day? So 16 reptiles, which means 16. So it's gonna be 0 because this is 80. So right, and 80 is equals to 80 is going to be 0, so B is going to go there and get 0 as well. Now question number 12. What is the equation of the graph shown? So we can see that this is definitely a minus gradient. So minus gradient means that this is not true and this is not true. Then we need to see the y-intercept. Y-intercept is minus 8. Minus 8 and we have minus 8. So we need to find the gradient. That means gradient can be simply found out by this. If we, this is y and this is x. So what is y? Y is minus 4. X is what? X is minus 8 minus 4 is going to be minus 4, right? So it's going to be minus 1. We have like two boxes over here and each box is representing minus 2. So two y boxes is going to be minus 4 and two x boxes is going to be minus 4 as well, because each box over here is representing minus 2. So minus 2 minus 2 and minus 2 minus 2 is going to be minus 4. Then we have question number 13. If x is equals to this much, what is the value of 8 upon x? So x is equals to, basically we have 40. So 8 upon 40 is equals to 1 over 5. What is question number 14? The solution of the given equation is xy. What's the value of y? So minus plus minus minus. This is going to get cancelled. 24 minus 6 is going to be 18x, and 48 minus 72 is going to be minus 24. So minus 24 divided by 18 is going to be minus 4 upon 3, which means that minus 4 upon 3 plus y is equals to 72. So this is going to be minus 8. So 72 plus 8. 72 plus 8 is going to be 80. So y is equals to 80. Then we have question number 15. If line t in the xy plane has a slope of minus 1 over 3 and it passes through the point this, which equation defines the line t? So slope of minus 1 over 3 means these two, right? So cancel, cancel. So if the point x is equals to 9, we can simply put 9 and 10 in this and 9 and 10 in the other one as well. So if we put the value 9 in C, it's gonna come 7 and y is 10. And if we're gonna put it in the other one, it's gonna come 10. So T is the answer. 16. Now the function fx is equals to this models the value in dollars of a certain bank account by the end of each year from 1957 through 1972, where x is the number of years after 1957. Which of the following is the best interpretation of fx5 is approximately equal to 243 in the context? So with your saying when x value is 5, it is approximately equal to this much. What is the interpretation of this? So this means that x is the number of years. So like number of years. So after 57, 5 years means in 1962, sorry, in 1962, the value that means that the value in dollars of a certain bank account, so this is the year and this is the number of dollars. This is something we need to remind ourselves. The value of the bank account is estimated to be approximately $5 greater than now. The value of the bank account is estimated to be approximately $243 in 1962. This is what we are saying. Let's just check the other one. The value in dollars of the bank account is estimated to be approximately 5 times greater. No. Estimated to increase by, no. This is B. Then we have question number 17. For a certain rectangular region, the ratio of its length to width is 35 to 10. If the width of the rectangular region increases by 7, how must the length change to maintain this ratio? So 35 ratio 10, this is the length, this is the width. So they're saying that the width now increases by 7, which means that the width is now 17. What is the length? We can just cross multiply. So 35 minus 17 divided by 10 is going to be 59 upon. Okay, I see where this is going. They're saying how much this will decrease or increase, but we have found out the value, which means that we need to find the change of L. I've just written X like um, we're just having. So this has to be. We're just minusing 59.5 from 35 to get 24.5. So it must increase, as we can see that it's increasing, so it must increase by 24.5. Square P has a side length of x inches, so there is a square P which has side length of x, and square Q has a perimeter of 167 inches greater than the perimeter of P. So the square Q has a perimeter that is 167 times greater than the 167 times greater than the square P, which means 167 plus perimeter square P. The function f gives the area of square Q in inches, which the following defines f. So we know that the perimeter of the square P is 4x, right? So 176 plus 4x, this is what the perimeter of Q is, right? So we need the area we need area. So each length is equal, so we can simply divide it by 4, which means that this will be 44 and this will be x. So one side, one length of square p is equals to this much. And then we can simply square it. So this is going to be a. Question number 19. The given equation relates the distinct real positive real numbers x, y, and which equation correctly expresses w in terms of x and y. So where's w? There you go with w. Okay. So we just first of all we need to square it. We are squaring basically everything in the equation on the left hand side and on the right hand side. Square and 7 square is 49, y square 4, and then it's just gonna be w plus 90, right? um what are we doing over here? Hmm. Okay, we can just multiply 4 with 49 over here now, which is 169 again. So 169 square upon 169 y square. This is gonna get cancelled and minus 90 is equals to w. So x square upon y square is equals to minus 90. Question number 20. The point O is the center of the circle. The measure of the arc RS is the circle 100. What's the measure of the associated angle? It's gonna be 100. I'm writing Celsius. Okay. Degrees, sorry. 21. The expression this is equivalent to this, where a and b are positive constants and x is greater than 1. What is the value of a plus b? It's very important to read the whole question. Okay, let's dig in. So we know that this is under root 5. So we're gonna give each one the power of 1 upon 5, right? X is 45, giving it a power of 1 upon 5. 5 and 5 is gonna get cancelled. 45 divided by 5 is gonna be 9. So this is gonna be x9. And then we have this one, which is we're gonna give each one a power of 1 upon 8, right? So this is gonna be, I'm solving over here, 18, 9 multiply by 1 upon 8, right? Okay, so we can make the bases same, right? Okay, this one is a little tricky. Right, so I think we're wrong somewhere. This has to be 45 divided by 5 is going to be 9. And then 6 multiplied by 3 is 18. X9. Perfect. Maybe this is... Okay, so what's happening here is